All the way from Tunisia.
Hi.
We're going to be healthy today, huh?
Yes, we will.
So
So,
what made you decide on this recipe?
well, actually, lately, uh, as you know, the effect of the pandemic that has affected everyone's health, and everyone's immunity started to decrease a little bit, plus with the vaccines and so on. So today,
Well, when you're not exposed to bacteria, if you're social distancing, you need more immune system because your immune system is being weak, right?
exactly,
Just like less
exactly,
bacteria.
yes. So it's a
Anything to boost my immune system is good.
yes. So today, first, I want to ask if everybody has the ingredients.
Let's see. I had a little bit hard time. Well, let's see. I'll show you here.
Yeah.
I think the only thing I had a hard time finding was so let's see. I got coconut water. I
Nice.
got coconut milk.
Uh-huh.
I actually found some fresh turmeric. I was really surprised on that. I usually make something similar to this and freeze it, but for a spice mix, so not with oranges and lemons, I do like ginger and turmeric, and I'll freeze
Yeah,
it for putting
that's a
in like
first.
rice or something. And then a lemon. Now my lemon is actually bigger than my orange. This orange, but
Okay,
I think this orange is very sour.
this
So
is
I also
mine.
got a sweet orange. And then I also got this right here is a sweet grapefruit, a pomelo. So, but let's see. I forgot to put in the chat the the ingredients list. So, and then there's different spices. So, but usually you said you use dried turmeric, correct?
Yeah, yeah. I used the ready one. Well, I couldn't find the ground one.
So do you have the option of lots of fresh stuff, or mostly everything is not fresh this time of year?
Mm-hmm.
So
But actually, I tasted it this time. It was really strong, and it boosts the energy. And I found a way to store it and to keep because I will give you the ready one. This is what I have left from the cubes, which I will add again. All right. Well, this is all that I have left right now to reuse it. It stopped. Or
I'm back, but I'm on my phone.
okay. All right.
My laptop Zoom just decided to update. So that was weird. Okay, so yep, let's go over it. So what ingredients did you have a hard time finding where you're located?
Actually, the ginger, the fresh ginger, especially.
So what do you use instead?
Well, luckily, last week I have found, and I have already prepared it. I have already used it for this.
How often do you make this?
To be honest, it's the first time.
Okay. But it seems very simple to make.
Yeah.
I mean, you make something similar to this.
Well, I used to do some herbal tea with not with ginger. Just one second. I'm coming back.
Yeah, I do this spice mix. Fred, could you make me co-host? When I got kicked out, I lost the privilege. But all right.
Yeah, I think it was with this cinnamon. With
Oh, cinnamon.
Yes, lemon, and there was a herb. There were some herbs that my friend brought them to me from Turkey, and I did it first during the lockdown, and it really helped me actually. But this time I wanted to use something different.
All right. I got my big blender and let's see.
All right.
I was a little frazzled there getting my electronics working. So we just chop everything up.
We will chop the lemon and carrot. Lemon, carrot, and the orange. One full orange.
I could actually cheat. I have a coconut water that has ginger, lime, and turmeric already in it.
Wow.
That's my favorite drink. I just drink it. And so it's similar to what we're trying to make. Okay, so first we're going to cut up. How do you want to cut up the lime or the lemon?
Like round slices. That's what I did.
And we're just putting everything in the blender, right?
Yes.
So are you just going to tell me what to do, or are you going to cook along?
I will tell you what to do because I have already done it and I'm out of ginger. So.
All right.
So, or you might want to spotlight yourself so we could see what you're doing.
There we go. That's why I actually asked to be co-host again. There we go.
So rind and all of the citrus fruits.
We
Just
will start by chopping the orange and orange, lemon, and the carrots.
do we put the whole thing, the skin and all?
Yes, but you just need to wash it really well. But don't take the don't peel it.
Wash all the chemicals off of it.
Yes.
All right.
Do
And
you peel the orange?
No, you don't need to peel anything. But for the carrots, you can just peel it with the spoon instead of the knife.
yeah, I heard especially do wash ginger because they
Yes.
clean it with chemicals and so a little soap. I was really lucky to get some turmeric. Even though it's fresh, it's really old. Like, you know, it's not fresh. So I make a similar thing during when we actually have fresh turmeric and ginger, but just for a short period of time. And so when I do that, what I'll do is I'll I'll blend, sometimes blend it together, sometimes blend it separately, or I dry it. So here's like my dried local turmeric and ginger. That's, and then, or just my local turmeric. So
Nice.
I make a lot of stuff with that. But yeah, I mean, like this right here is a turmeric, but it's, I mean, it's probably really like 2 months old. Okay. Oh wait, you said you wanted to peel the
Yeah,
carrot?
peel it with the squeeze. Yes, do not use the knife, even for the ginger.
Just like scrape it like that. I think part of it is no matter how much you scrub carrots, there's always a little dirt in it. If they're organic, the dirt's okay, I think, right? But
You can slice them in a circle way instead of cutting them into half.
I'm just cutting up right now all the carrot, all the lemon, and all the orange, right?
Yes, half of them, not all of it.
Okay, so the lemon, you just said half of it.
Yeah,
Let's see, it has a few seeds in it. Probably don't want the seeds.
sure.
Now, I'm just gonna
Slices,
cut it
yeah.
up and put it in the blender, right?
You can cut it into 4, or also you can into circle slices as well.
The smaller it's cut, the easier it is to blend though, right?
Yes.
So that's what I did. I just like that. Part of it is this lemon has lots of seeds in it. So all right. Let me go through. Yep, there's another seed. Another seed. Basically, there's a seed per slice here. Yeah. All right. Now the whole orange.
Yes.
Oh, that one almost looks like a grapefruit.
Yeah.
Here, I'm gonna look. I want to compare actually. So I've got a standard orange. And then I've got, this is a Cara orange. And then this right here is a pomelo grapefruit. All right, look. Oh, I cut it the wrong direction. The grapefruit for juicing it, you have to make sure you cut it the right direction. But this way is good for slices.
Yeah.
Anyway, regular orange, Cara, this is a sweeter orange. And then a pomelo grapefruit.
Wow. If I had all of them, I would use all of them.
Oh, should I just put them all in?
If I had all of them, I would use it. Just some add-ups.
All right.
But I use the regular orange.
Yeah, this regular one is more sour and has lots of seeds. I grabbed this one because it has a lot less seeds in it. All right. I don't see any seeds in it actually. Is there such thing as a seedless orange? I suppose.
Well, I have never seen one before.
Well, this one, I do not see a single seed in it.
That's fascinating.
That's actually creepy to me. It's a fake orange. Is it a real fruit if it doesn't have seeds in it? All right. Carrots, half a lemon, a whole orange.
And now the ginger. We will chop the ginger into slices as well.
No peeling, just the whole thing.
With the spoon. Just like
Oh,
what you
man.
do with carrots.
I have to skin it.
Mm-hmm. Lightly. That's too much.
So you don't want.
Of course,
I
you
know,
don't
I
want all
always
the
used to.
chemicals. Yeah,
I guess
sure.
it matters how fresh it is. When you have really fresh ginger, I
Yeah.
don't feel like you have to skin it at all.
So when you say 3 pieces, how much is that?
Well, actually, I just used one because I had an idea that ginger is really strong. So and it really went well, even for the whole mix up.
Yeah, I mean, the hard thing about ginger is you never know how strong it is.
Yeah,
So you want to put less and then you can add more.
exactly.
And so if you really like it spicy, put more, but
Yeah, you can add up later. Yes.
so I really like it. I'm gonna put these two. And this smells really fresh. Like this is actually organic ginger, so which means it actually has to be picked and it doesn't stay good as long, so it tends to be fresher. Because sometimes you get ginger that's months old.
Nice.
And I smell this. I'm
It is.
holding back actually. I'm gonna just put one in there because this is really strong smelling.
It is. It is.
Yep.
When I tried it, I have put the whole thing together. I have chopped it, and it was really, really strong.
So you usually put powder, but I'm gonna put a fresh. I
Yeah.
don't feel like fresh turmeric has much of a taste. Maybe similar to carrot, but not so sweet. I
Yeah.
did read somewhere that turmeric will only release its properties if it's mixed with a fat. So in this case, the fat is the fat in the coconut oil. So if you eat turmeric, but yeah, I eat a lot of ginger and turmeric. It helps with inflammation. It helps with pain.
Sorry, but for the turmeric, you just need a teaspoon.
Yep. All right.
Mm-hmm.
And then what spices?
Yeah, a reminder, yes. Because when you put too much, it becomes sprout.
It becomes what?
It sprout, like it's not just sour, but it leaves a
Like bitter?
the taste. Yes.
Okay. For me, it's a medicine. I tend to eat a lot of turmeric, so all right. My favorite is to make rice or lentils with ginger and turmeric.
Yeah.
I make that a lot. So let's see in the spice. So turmeric, need what? Black pepper. What was next?
Yes, teaspoon black pepper.
All right, where's my spoons? And then 1 teaspoon. Yeah, it's interesting. This is like a blend of sweet and savory.
Yeah, it is.
But isn't that a lot of Tunisian foods that way?
No, not a lot.
Oh,
No.
trying to think. What? Okay, well, what was next?
Half cup of water, half cup of coconut milk.
So let's see, half cup is probably, oops. I think a can is a full cup, right? Coconut milk is so good. So let's see, just a half cup. Yeah, that looks about right. Like it's basically about a half a can. So
I think it's when they thought when you think of the coconut milk, I think it's through the acids. Even though it's optional, but I think it helps. It suits the acids.
well, I
And
feel like if you're putting
understand-
turmeric, you have to put some kind of oil in there
yes,
to
and
release
the same of,
natural
also
part of
the
the
ginger,
turmeric.
because both ginger and the black pepper, it won't help. For example, if someone has ulcers, they cannot drink this.
Okay, I forgot to get the honey out, but I buy honey in a bucket.
Well, actually, I use this.
Well, I don't have any. So this is local honey. I was actually, usually I have it taken out of here and put in a smaller container, but local honey. Yum.
Wow.
But yeah, I actually ran into my my friend who's does the, you know, the beehives. Look at that. So how much honey? It was like,
Just 1 second.
it's like, this is you know, honey naturally crystallizes.
1/3 cup.
Or just a third of a cup.
Yes, just a third of it.
All right. Good honey. Now the whole place smells like honey and turmeric.
Yeah, for sure. You will see when you blend it.
I mean, look at that. So colorful.
It is.
What do we have left? Lots and lots of coconut water.
Coconut water, 3 cups, or regular water. So you can choose 3 cups.
I got addicted to coconut water living down in the Caribbean. Nothing is as good as coming out of a fresh coconut, but
Of course.
all right, let me see here. Show the blender a little better. So I guess one of these is 2 cups, so let me just put half of them. Okay, that looks really weird now with this. Oh, that's the black pepper. I was just like, what are those little specks? We got black pepper. That's everything, right?
Yep, we have finished everything. So now you're just going to blend it for 2 minutes.
2 minutes. Oh, wait, someone gonna count me?
All
Send a
right.
timer. Oh, here. I've got Old fashioned timer. 2 minutes. Here we go. Although I think this blender, it's done. No. This one is. Yeah, this I got at an auction from a professional smoothie shop. It's like 3 times bigger than what do you call it, blenders? Look at that. Got a bunch of foam on the top.
Yeah.
I'm gonna taste it now. Because of course, I don't want to freeze it before I like it.
Sure.
That's interesting. I thought it would be sweeter. You know, because the
Yeah.
majority of it is
The coconut.
but yeah, it's like the coconut muted. I don't really taste like one like wham taste. It's like all like
That's the effect of the ginger and the black pepper, I guess.
yeah, there's no like one taste that's stronger than the other. It's all like just blended together. It tastes like a creamy. In the US we have a popsicle called an orange sickle.
Hmm.
And so it's like it kind of tastes like that, like a creamy, but then the aftertaste is just a little no, there really is no zing. It's more like I feel the ginger, my skin tingles a little bit, feel the aftertaste of the black pepper, but there's no
Mhm.
real overwhelming. I think I did good of only putting a small bit of ginger, but if I wanted a more zing, I probably added more ginger to it. But if I
Sure.
put more ginger, I think I would add more coconut milk to make it balance. So I forgot. I set it for 5 minutes and all right. Forgot to turn it off. So now I got the cute little
Mm-hmm.
ice cube. All right. But that's it. You just take these. I guess how much of this could you drink? I think
Well,
I just
whenever
drank.
you need, you just put one, and you add to it the hot water whenever you need it.
I mean, I just drank about this much, and I'm like, I feel really wonderful. I don't think you'd want to drink a whole glass of this.
I think it's for storage to keep it for a longer period,
Just
especially during winter.
let's see here.
Because originally it's made it's made for winter.
I mean, do you really have winter in Tunisia?
Well, now that since the climate change started, it's been colder than it was before.
Interesting. But I mean, summer has been hotter.
Ooh, don't tell me about it. Last year it reached 48 degrees Celsius.
Oh my goodness. I mean, all right. This is in the US, there's a trend of a lot of people doing something called golden milk, which is similar to this without the citrus, you know. But I actually like this one. Golden milk is really like tastes medicine-y. It's like harsh. This right here is very smooth and joyous and welcoming. And I literally want to drink more, like drink a whole glass of it, but I think it will be too much.
Yeah,
It'll be wasting all that goodness. But
that's why
I think
it's
this is
better.
something you could drink a whole glass of it, but
Yeah, that's why it's better if you put just one slice or one tap, and you add water to it.
so what you do is you freeze these,
Mhm.
and then you'll just take one out of the, and you probably have one of these pitchers where you do some hot water.
Yes, I will show you. Here it is.
Oh, isn't that amazing color?
It is. And whenever I want to produce more, if I don't want to keep this in the fridge and I want to store more, I put them in these bags. I put them in these bags.
How many do you put in a bag?
Well, I have put the whole thing here. How many?
Okay. How long do you think? I would think they would stay good for a really long time.
Well, I told you it's a first, so I'm gonna try this.
Yep.
That's why.
So, all right. Anybody have any questions? It's like Lulu kept up with us. She's usually always saying, "Hey, Lulu, I was
The great student.
today running to the store getting stuff. Usually
I walked right in at like 1 o'clock, and I was kind of glad you guys weren't quite ready. I'm just using cupcake tins, and so they're going to be whatever amount.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Nice.
So you're saying that you take these frozen and put them in a mug? And so what's the
Yes,
ratio of
each time-
water?
Yes, each time you take one and you add to it hot water.
How much water?
Well, it depends on, for example.
So just like a cup of hot water, like you're making a cup of tea. I have these. I could do that. These are brownie bites.
Yeah,
Well,
that's
I use this glass.
okay.
If I really need it to boost my energy, I use this glass.
But I tasted it. I could so easily drink that on the rocks. As the water starts diluting a little bit. I put half the black pepper just because I didn't want to have that. I figured that's something I could add more if I really wanted it. So I cut back a little bit on the black pepper.
Yes, sure.
It's
Because-
delicious.
I don't know. I don't notice the black pepper. It's really interesting. Like I don't taste like the ginger or the black pepper, but I feel it. Like I feel, a little bit of tingling to my skin.
I feel the oils from the citrus peel still on my tongue. I could feel that.
So Yasmine, when you drink this, what's the flavor that you're tasting? What is it that you get from this?
Well, when I first tried it, I didn't use the coconut milk because of the food shortage, which why I used only water with it. But I felt the strength of the ginger, but I didn't really notice the taste of the black pepper.
That is good.
I
All right.
also, I also like the mixture between the citrus.
Yeah, I mean, I think just the balance makes it so that everything is, there's nothing that's super strong, but it's all like a good
Yeah,
balance.
I think also if I had the oil milk, it would be much more balanced. So I wouldn't feel it. I wouldn't feel the strength of the ginger in my throat.
Right. Yeah. I mean,
I'm surprised at not getting a sense of coconut at all. I don't really taste any coconut, which is
Yeah.
fun.
it just made it creamy. It made the orange.
Yes.
Lulu, do you think it tastes like a did you ever have as a kid an orange creamsicle?
Yeah, yeah, it does put you in mind that, or an orange Julius is kind of a little bit of a mealy feel. You know how like orange Julius, I don't, have you guys had the orange Julius? I know
No.
Fred probably has in California. You guys in California, orange Julius was real popular when I was a kid. Yeah, it is pretty strong on the citrus flavors. I
you-
just put a medium amount, like about that much ginger. So I used a goodly amount of ginger, but I don't think my ginger was quite as fresh. And my
And
lemon was small. My oranges were big.
the original recipe said get a cheesecloth and strain it. And I was just like, that's so much work.
I don't think anything, it's so emulsified. I don't think anything would get caught in the cheese.
I think if you had old ginger, you would end up with some chunks of stringiness, you know?
Yeah.
But if you have the fresh ginger,
And also, if you don't have a really good blender, my blender still leaves me with some chunks, but I don't mind the chunks.
so
And my ginger is a big chunk that I have in the freezer, so it's all frozen solid.
oh,
So-
actually freezing it also makes it so it gets softer because it breaks the molecules up. So,
Mhm. Yep.
all right.
Exactly.
Does anybody else have any final questions?
No, I just want to say thank you.
Yeah, thank you for coming from Tunisia and rushing
Oh,
home.
and tell me your name again, because I don't think I caught it.
It's Yasmine.
Okay.
But you can call me Jasmine. I don't mind.
Yes.
Yes. Yasmine is in Arabic, but you can call me Jasmine.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. And I have really enjoyed your company, and thank you so much for paying attention. This is the first time, by the way, live.
Hey, congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Very
And
good.
I really do hope we see each other sooner.